How's it going, everybody? Rob right here today, and we are back with our Hut 23 No Money Spent Road to Glory, the Road to Bread. We are on episode number 8, and you guys have been really killing the support on this series, so can we get to another 7 likes on this episode? You guys have been hitting that like button early and often. I know I'm dropping these virtually daily. I know I'm not dropping them on the weekends, but I got things to do on the weekend, as I'm sure you guys do too. And I wanted to say thank you for getting us to 3K. Last time I checked, we were at 3,000. We've been bouncing back and forth, so let's really get there and make sure we hit it. So without further ado, in this episode, guys, I told you yesterday we had enough fodder thanks to those loyalty packs to go ahead and do one more untradeable X Factor choice pack. And really the best player we're giving up here is Lazar, McTavish. Nobody really important. As you guys can see, all these players are average. I mean, some of the icons maybe we could use to get an icon, but it's not worth it for me. I'd much rather have a player from the modern NHL that I'm watching on a day-to-day basis, and I can basically predict how they're going to do. And it's a 30-day cooldown now for that X Factor set, so that is going to be the last one we can do for about a month, unless we use our seasonal collectibles, but we are not going to do that. I don't plan on doing that right away anyway. But here we go. We are going to open our X Factor choice pack, guys. I'm excited for this one. Our first player, who's it going to be? Who's going to be our 1 out of 3 to choose? Jonathan Huberdeau. Yeah, so that's not so far going as planned, right? We already have a Huberdeau. I literally was just sitting there shaking my head. That's why I paused so long there. Here we go. Player number 2 is Kyle Connor. And I've seen that card. It looks like a pretty solid card. I'm okay with it. I'd like something a little bit better. And our final player here, be something good, is gonna be a Steven Stamkos, boys. We are gonna pull Steven Stamkos with the 1T X Factor. Now, that's one I'll probably turn off later in the year. That card looks sick. Oh my god. Compare him to Kyle Connor. I mean, only 88 speed, fully powered up. I know gold wheels is great, but really, it's between those two guys. Not really a debate for me. It's going to be Steven Stamkos. 90 speed, 86 wrist shot accuracy, 89 puck control, and that's only him at an 85. He's having an absolutely phenomenal start to his season. I think he's on the pace for like over 1,000 points, something like that. I can't exactly remember how many points he's got, but he's having a phenomenal season. I know that for sure. And we're going to take him because I think he's going to get a special card soon, and that's going to make him go even higher. And having base Stamkos be only an 84 means his card is going to be pretty affordable, right? Well, not really, right? We only have 29,000 coins just about, but there we go. We take Steven Stamkos. I think I'm going to redeem myself with that Stamkos pick compared to the Tkachuk pick over Larkin. I'm watching Larkin. I play against Larkin. Larkin is good. I do like Tkachuk. I am enjoying Tkachuk, but let's go ahead and check out the price of a Steven Stamkos while we're here. Man, we did get one of the better X Factor players, didn't we? But Tkachuk's one of those guys that I'm almost thinking we refund all the collectibles and coins I used. He is a pretty solid player. If you get him up to an 86 overall, he would be pretty studly. I mean, you're not going to knock him off the puck. A good shot, average speed. But we are going to power up Steven Stamkos. I'm not going to mess around. We've got the coins. We're going to get him up to at least an 83 here. I wanted to double check before I spent all my coins just how much Steven Stamkos went for on the auction house, so I could maybe buy his card now and then work my way back up to get his X Factor up, because it's only going to cost us, I think, about 9,000 coins to get Steven Stamkos completely powered up. But if you take a look at him in the auction house, there was one that was a current bid of 20,000. I did try for that one. I didn't end up getting it though. But you guys can see the buy now prices are about in the high 30s. A lot of zeros, 39,000, and really a lot of bids, right? He does eventually, I will later on in this video, we do work our way up to enough coins to get him. Thanks to doing some challenges, thanks to getting some objectives done as well. We do also get those spotlight challenges completed. So just so you guys know, I think I mentioned this yesterday, those spotlight challenges, there are 10 of them. You can get 2 more collectibles. EA didn't tell you that because in the Hut challenges it just says 5 out of 5, but I actually have 10 out of 5 right now because I got those 2 done. So make sure you get those 2 done. Speaking of getting it done, we're gonna get Stamkos up to a 6,500. Use our 6,500 coins to get him up to an 83 overall. Even now, 89 speed, 84 wrist shot accuracy. He's gonna get spark activated as well, because that's one of the synergies that we have currently available to us. So he's gonna get an extra +2 acceleration. So let's go ahead, get him in the lineup. You guys can see the Pasternak, Kopitar, Huberdeau line is currently our first line, and I'm going to remove Hurdle. I mentioned in the last one, I really liked Turnbull. I thought that was a really kind of like sneaky good pickup for me. One name that I've heard nobody talk about, but I think it's a great budget card. It cost me less than 2,000 coins, 85 speed, good on face-offs, and she's just kind of hard to knock off the puck. So we're going to keep bumping Stamkos up the lineup. We are going to make me in our third line center, and I mentioned in the last one we needed a first line center. I kind of already knew we were getting Stamkos. I kind of pre-recorded both of these. So there's our first line center this year. It's going to be Steven Stamkos with Kopitar as line 2 and Meehan is line 3. And I actually like Meehan, I think, more than I like that Kopitar. So Kopitar might be a third line center for us, and I might move Meehan up. The card wouldn't tell you that, but Meehan's hands at 87 are just so freaking good. But as far as abilities, what can I deactivate? Well, a third eye, probably not going to be important. Tape to tape is one that I haven't found too useful. I don't see it activate in any like, oh my god, tape to tape made something happen. Big rig, I probably will put that one back on at some point, and we'll remove one of these. But I think the defensive abilities are so much more worth it than any offensive ability. I just wanted to try out Steven Stamkos' 1T. I wanted to see how it's going to play, and we will jump into a game with 83 Stamkos. We are going to get ourselves up to the coins necessary. That's not going to be in this game alone. I do play some squad battles in my free time, as well as some of the challenges as well to get some coins. So we're going to jump into this game here, guys. We are playing an opponent who's also in Div 3, also has a lower amount of games played, 14, 12, and 3, a very similar record to us. But to start, he's going to backskate with Yossi, gets it into the zone. Huberdeau fires one, and Crosby just gets the rebound. That's a pretty cheesy one to give up. I should say chintzy. It's not cheesy, right? That was a solid rebound goal that he scored, but just didn't feel like one that I defended particularly poorly. I was sagging off a little bit on Huberdeau on the shot, but the rebound falls right on Crosby's stick. And he's going to get a 1-0 lead. But you guys know what happens. There's always a goal that's going to come when I don't cut it after the face-off. Morgan Riley's now going to circle around, finds Crosby. He takes another low shot. We knock him up. Guys, I got to say, that Blake card has been an absolute dub for us this year. Well, a good stretch pass up to DeBrincat. DeBrincat cuts around his man, goes forehand back in, and tucks it in on the short side. And we are going to even the game. And I'm so excited to get that DeBrincat up to an 86 and start playing with it. That's still the 85 DeBrincat. 86 DeBrincat will come at the end of this episode once I've completed the hut challenges, and we've completed 25 total games as well, and that gets you 2 and 2, so we will have 4. We already used the 2, I believe, from the first one, but DeBrincat finds Meehan, and Meehan, little wiggle, finds his way in front of the net and roofs it in tight. An absolutely phenomenal feed from DeBrincat to find Gary Meehan, and I think that's a card that I might want to move him back up the lineup, guys. I mean, look at, he's now the team leader in goals, and that's a card that I just took him because he was a former Sabre, and it's a Sabres card, and I just wanted it because I'm a Sabres fan. That's a great card. I gotta say, if you guys have used that card, it's pretty great. That one, felt like I was in a good position there with Campbell, and he's gonna find Barkov on the back door. 1T. Really not much I can do about that one, it feels like. I tried to be in the passing lane. Campbell didn't react. He was turning. I don't know what happened, but definitely defensive awareness is something to keep in mind when looking at cards. But Campbell is going to find Pasternak, who gets around the poke check and uses his snipe ability to go glove side high, cutting across the front of the net. Guys, that's the most reliable goal I've found. If your opponent's going to let you get around the outside, get up that speed, and then cut to the front of the net and come across, that's the most reliable way I found to score. But then he's going to find Solane, and again, gets a weak rebound shot to fall right to Huberdeau. Again, I did adjust halfway through this game mentally. I was allowing way too much space there. I was like, he's never going to hurt me from that shot spot. Yes, he's not going to hurt me from that shot initially, but the rebound with the guy crashing is a great way to do that there. So if you guys have found any troubles there, but we got O'Reilly streaking in. He's going to dangle, and okay, we somehow shoved that thing in the 5-hole. It was tight. I wanted to go back to the backhand. That's why I've been kind of like demoting O'Reilly. He's a very well-rounded card and he's fine and all. His hands just feel like molasses. It really kind of does feel like regular Ryan O'Reilly. But the shot there, get kind of lucky. Maybe some incidental contact, things like that, that knocked the puck off the stick, froze the goalie for a second. But we are going to get ourselves a 4-3 lead on the brink of the second intermission. And coming out of the second intermission, I had adjusted. I was ready to go. We got Huberdeau coming in. If he's going to give it to you, you got to take it. You got to get these wins, score those goals. And we get a 5-3 lead there. Brian Campbell, so many assists. Another point for Ottinger. I'm keeping an eye on it. Don't worry. I'm going to mention every time Ottinger gets a goal. Every time Ottinger gets a goal, I will make sure to let you guys know. But a point, I should say. But a good Huberdeau shot there gets us a 2-goal lead. Now Marchand walks in. He's going to hold it. He's going to shoot low. And we get one of our own. It's only fair. I figured, you know what? If he's not going to challenge me, yeah, I didn't challenge him. He didn't challenge me. I'm going to put it low, far side. Look at that. He's going to not, yeah. I had no other lane. Svechnikov crashes, picks it up, and absolutely dunks it. I mean, absolutely dunks it home. Stamkos' 1T ability flashed there, but a really good save from Vasilevsky. Pasternak misses the puck, but I do end up getting it because he was playing me and not the puck. We're going to protect the puck. He's just going to sit there in front of the net. He's going to miss the body check with Huberdeau, and we lose the puck, but it goes to Stamkos. Stamkos roofs the thing on the backhand. Absolutely insane shot. And there you guys can see it was a really back and forth game. I was just a bit more clinical with my chances. He was taking some low percentage shots, which would also bump up your shot total. I wish expected goals were a thing. I think they'd be really cool. I know FIFA implemented those, and I think NHL should, because it's just kind of like, it's huge in the NHL expected goals. But there you guys go. They did fix as of you know, when I'm talking, I know exactly where I am in the Rivals placements right now. I'm in the Platinum division. We only have a couple hours left until rewards lock. So I'll let you guys know what we can get as far as Platinum rewards. I'll make sure to probably, I think I played one this morning. I can't remember. Yeah, before work I played one. Hey, terrible time to play a game, by the way. You're never in your proper mental state at like 7 in the morning, but I got to do what I got to do for you guys, you know, before work gets going, before you leave. But here we go. We do have some wins packs, so we get 2 more season collectibles, and we are starting to rack those up. I believe we have in the mid-20s now, so we're getting close to something pretty good. Maybe in the next episode, I will go ahead and show you guys what some of our options are, how many we have, and what we can earn with them. Here we go, a quick mini pack, or maybe it's a player's pack, but we do pull Elias Lindholm, who looks to be a pretty good card. I love cards with good hands. Good hands on a card is very, very big. Another yellow pops, and it is Sean Couturier. Probably a good 4th liner with that 85 speed. I mean, pretty much every statistical category is in the 80s, so looks pretty good, especially with Big Rig. Then Elias Lindholm actually has got Schneip as a playmaker. Pretty interesting with that 83 accuracy, 81 power. His puck control and hands are actually fairly good, and 83 skating. That's a pretty solid, well, it probably is a budget card. It's probably not too expensive, but here we go, guys. This is after me playing all weekend and not really recording. We do earn up enough coins to get base Steven Stamkos. I did have to quick sell some of the low 70s, like a couple 74 overall players that I had pulled. And you can see there's plenty more buy nows. 34,900 seems to be the cheapest. These two, yeah, there's a lot of bids going on right now, but 34,900 is the cheapest I can find Steven Stamkos for at the moment. And we do pick him up. We have 789 coins remaining, so we are coin deficient. Oh, but our first line is going to look beautiful here in just a second when I apply base Steven Stamkos to X Factor Steven Stamkos. And we have moved to Brinkat up. I did that in preparation for this video because we completed those spotlight challenges. I'm going to keep preaching it, guys. I know challenges aren't the most fun, but it's easy, right? You got an 84 to Brinkat. I got him up to an 86 by just playing the game, haven't ripped any packs. You guys haven't seen me rip a pack. We put Spark back on Stamkos with 94 acceleration, 86 balance, 83 body checking, and 75 durability. So he looks really, really insane with 90 speed, 86 wrist shot accuracy, 88 wrist shot power. Oh, not to mention high 80s in his hands stats as well. That card, I love the card art for the X Factor. Him next to Huberdeau looks insane. And you guys can see we have 4 items in the store. 2 of those being our collectible packs, or our collectible, our spotlight collectibles. Holy smokes. What the hell are those things? Unopened packs. We do have two quick ones we'll get to, but man, I could not wait. This DeBrincat card is looking so good. Purchase the tier for the 4 spotlight collectibles. There you can see they are 2 for challenges, 2 for objectives, and he's now got 91 speed, 94 wrist shot accuracy, 93 passing, 94 deking, 94 durability, or 93 durability, I should say. And with one more, with 5 spotlight collectibles, we will unlock Schneip and Yoink, as well as his elite edges. So there you guys can see 91, 94. His hands are insane, all low 90s. Durability is fine as well. Stick checking and discipline are great as well. Defensive awareness 85. This is a well-rounded card. I'm pretty stoked that I picked DeBrincat, and I'm still going to keep grinding, guys. I think we still have like over almost 50 days to get ourselves one of those 88 main series players. Those masters players, if you will. But here we go. We got an 82 choice pack. Not going to really feature in the lineup, but we get a Miro Heiskanen, a Spencer Knight, Moritz Seider, and a Jeremy Swayman. And really, for me, this was between either of the 2 defensemen. Miro Heiskanen looks really good. Mo Seider's got unstoppable force, and his speed's not terrible. Whirlwind's great, except for the fact that I don't want to be giving up 3 shot attempts against. But booming shot and unstoppable force, I don't think I'll ever get booming shot active, but he would be amazing defensively. And then Heiskanen here, 85 speed, his endurance is good. Their hands are very comparable, right? Offensive awareness and deking are very similar between Mo Seider and Miro Heiskanen. And for me, the 2 speed that Mo Seider is deficient in, it doesn't matter compared to those amazing checking and defensive categories. I mean, Mo Seider, 6'4", 205. He's going to be a rock solid 3rd pairing defenseman if I need somebody to activate booming shot, right? This isn't one of those, oh, this guy's going to feature in the lineup. He's going to be high in the lineup. I'm going to see him on the ice a ton. No, it was more so he is a very serviceable booming shot player. I wasn't too keen on Miro Heiskanen's ability either. But we open this mini pack. Elliot Johnson gets us distributor. Cool. We're not really going to use it. But the team is looking really good, guys. We got Hut Champs coming up in a day. We've got our rewards coming up very soon. DeBrincat, Stamkos, Huberto, Pasternak, Kopitar, Kachuk. Kachuk is still one that I'm not sure what I want to do with. He's still our 2nd best left wing on the team, although I could move Mian up. But Marchand, Mian, Svechnikov has actually been an elite 3rd line. And then on the 4th line, it's Turnbull with Couturier and Coyne Schofield. Coyne Schofield has kind of gotten relegated to the bench just because she's going to be so expensive to level up. We've got Campbell and Blake, Riley and Hamilton, and LaRoche and Miller because it gets us Gladiator active. However, we are going to bench him in favor of somebody that can give us Magician. We are 3 out of 5 on Magician. And I think, you know, having 4 synergies active is just going to boost just about anybody. So we'll see who still has Magician on the team. Adam Pelech, TJ Brody. Those are really the only 2 that I'm considering. Pelech, I'm surprised to see him with 83 skating for a bigger body guy with 86 defense, 83 checking, 6'3", 83 speed, not terrible, and he gets the shutdown ability if we want to throw that one on and be a little cheeky there on the 3rd pairing with LaRoche. That would be an intense shutdown 3rd pairing. And then Gladiator still there on the coach, which means we may have to move on from Ottinger just to get a synergy active. We could look for Magician and Spark goaltenders. I don't have the coins right now to do that. You guys let me know what you think I should do. But Matt Murray does have Magician for us. I'm going to put him in. He's not going to be our starter. It is going to be Jack Campbell here. How funny that this is kind of like a Toronto Maple Leafs goaltending tandem, which is never really what you want to say, although the Toronto Maple Leafs goaltenders have not been the issue this year. But we now get Magician with 2 agility, 2 deking. Oh, it's going to be so good for guys like DeBrincat, right? He's got Applesauce and Magician active now. DeBrincat does. His card is going to look insane. Spark is looking good with me and Pasta, Stamkos, and Marchand. And then down here, not really any synergies that we're close to. Obviously, having 4 active. well, that's what's going to happen. But I'll end the video here on this guy. He is the star of the show today, our new first line center going forward. I'm excited to use him. Amazing hands, elite shot, and really, really good speed with +2 acceleration. But that's all the time I have for this one. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to see some more, and I will see you guys in the next one.
This a free for all before we fall. This a free for all before we fall.